Someday You'll Find Her, Charlie Brown is definitely an interesting Charlie Brown cartoon, though a little bit creepy. This was released originally in 1981, directed by Paul Roman and written by Charles M. Schulz. And Charles and Linus decide to, well, Charlie Brown decides to, Linus reluctantly goes along to try and track down this girl that Charlie Brown randomly saw in the audience of a sports game on television. And the only information he has about her is, well, what she looks like and whereabout in the audience she was sitting. Can they find her? Well, I won't answer that question just now, but I will say that it's often a wild goose chase, and it gets increasingly creepy as Charlie Brown becomes fixated on finding this stranger. And one can only hope that one would never be able to be tracked down based on where they're sitting in the audience of a television broadcast, because it's slightly stalkerish behaviour. But honestly, as long as you don't take it too seriously, it's quite sweet. And Charlie Brown's in love with her all of a sudden, and I will say the direction it took and ultimately what happened, I wasn't expecting. It was quite surprising. Definitely a well-written episode, very well animated. There are not too many other characters, not too much going on. It is basically just Charlie Brown and Linus, and then a bunch of other characters for like a couple of seconds here and there. And I have to say, I don't know, on paper, it probably shouldn't work, but it actually wasn't too bad at all, and I thought it flowed well, everything made sense. Yep, Charlie Brown's actions were a bit weird, but love makes people do ridiculous things. It definitely wasn't too bad, and it's one that I think worked better than I'd expected. Not my all-time favourite, but I've watched a few Charlie Browns recently that are, well, less than good. So it was nice to see one that I actually really enjoyed. If you haven't seen it and you're a fan of Charlie Brown cartoons, Someday You'll Find Her, Charlie Brown is certainly worth watching.